So we'd like to introduce ourselves and to explain to you how we can benefit your church.
Well, there's really four aspects to our ministry. There's, first of all, of course, we preach on Sundays. I'm a teacher and Rob is a prophet, and we've been doing that for about 40 years. But since we've retired now, we've extended it to actually going for a whole week to each church. We find this a huge benefit because one thing that we do is we start off taking all the small groups and we minister from 2-year-olds through to primary school, to secondary school, up to young adults and right up to seniors. All age groups we quite easily minister to. We go to the musicians meetings, we go to prayer meetings, all the small groups that we can possibly be involved in. And when we're actually at those groups, we teach on various subjects. One of the most popular is how to hear from God. And then Rob prophesies over each attendee. There's two things different about Rob being a prophetic that I haven't noticed with other prophets. One is that he gets a word for absolutely everybody. Nobody misses out. And secondly, as he's prophesying, he's actually teaching how to receive a word from God. So he's not just prophesying, he's actually explaining the process of how to hear from God so that people listening can learn from him.
It's my heart that, as it says in Ephesians 4, that the ascension gifts train the saints to do the work of the ministry in the area of their calling. So being in the prophetic, I like to equip people so that they can actually use the gifts of the prophetic, words of knowledge, evangelism, and just in counselling and whatever area the Holy Spirit has developed that particular person. We want to move them along the continuum from where they are towards where they can be.
So that's happening during the small groups right through the week, and then Rob will prophesy over anybody on Sunday who has missed out. But another thing that we do also is spending time with individuals. We like to talk to people who are maybe needing some prayer counselling or just some mentoring or just some chatting and sharing things with us. We can do that with individuals and couples and families. We find that we can do that in our van, or we can do it in people's homes, or even if they want to go out for a meal. We love to spend time with as many people as we can during that week. Just want to mention the fourth aspect, which is rather an exciting one. And we're finding that people who are not saved and not churched are really keen to hear a word from God. We are finding that they are hungry to hear a prophetic word from Rob. So we're going to people's homes where somebody there has collected a whole lot of unsaved people, or we're going to the church where the leaders of the church have brought in some unsaved people, or we've even ended up in a birthday party. We're encouraging people to do that. This is a great inroads, a great way of doing evangelism. God bless.
Thank you.